Ahoy there, Captain Benzie here, coming at you with a first impressions video of Forza Street, a racing game released by Microsoft for Android and iOS. Now before we jump in on this one, if you do enjoy the video, let me know by hitting like on it and consider subscribing to the channel for all things mobile gaming. Let me know what games and topics you'd like to see me cover in future videos, either in the comment section below or by coming and finding me on social media. Okay, let's jump in on Forza Street. Now, this is a game I've been looking forward to since it was first announced. I did pre-register for it, I downloaded it as it released last night. I've played a few hours of it, and I was originally going to do this video as one of my scripted and edited videos where I'd cut together some footage, talk about what I like and dislike about the game, but the more I played it, the more I realised that this one I really do need to kind of actually showcase you guys live what's going on here. So I've got my Razer Phone 2 in front of me, I've got my hammerheads plugged in, and I'm literally just talking and recording this as we go. So do forgive me if I'm a little bit all over the place. I'm also feeling particularly under the weather right now, but enough chat, let's talk about Forza Street. So, it is a racing game by Microsoft, obviously part of the Forza franchise, big posh sports cars, muscle cars, supercars, that kind of thing. I've been looking for a decent racer for mobile for a while. I've got a couple on my list that I do enjoy. This one though, I thought this could be a little bit special. Worth downloading, and I hope you are already seeing some of the problems inherent in this game. I'm on a Razer Phone 2, there are no graphics settings, and you can see already it's clunky, it is hitching quite a lot graphically. This is already not off to a great start. At the very top of the screen as well there, you can see an energy system. 24 out of 25. These refill 1 every 4 minutes. That is 1 hour and 40 minutes to go from 0 to 25. And of course, you use these for entering races. And of course, you can buy energy, yep, with real-world money to refill these. Not a great start at all, Microsoft. What are these other ones? We've got credits and we've got gold. Now, credits are used for upgrading your cars. Now, that's fairly standard in racing games. Certainly, it's not ideal, but I can see where you're coming from in a racing game that you need to spend credits to upgrade your cars. You have car parts, all that kind of thing there, yada yada yada. And then you've got gold. Now, gold is, of course, your premium currency, and what do you do with gold? That's right, you buy cars. So we're going to jump into the, I'm going to even find the blasted thing, we're going to jump into the shop, I'm going to show you how buying a car works in Forza. So here we are, premium cards, guarantees a 2-star or 3-star car, one card is 50. Yeah, you don't buy the cars, you buy cards, and again you can see I'm tapping the screen right now and not much is happening. To say that Forza Street is not very well optimized would be a little bit of a lie. A little bit of an understatement rather. And here's how you actually unlock your cars. Yeah, you hold down on the card and then you release and just kind of cross your fingers at what you get. Now for me that is actually a new car, it's not a particularly useful one for me, it's only a 2-star, PI of 417. Oh yeah, PI. That's essentially how powerful your car is, how fast it goes and how good its stats are. So obviously the more you upgrade a car, then the sort of the better the PI gets and the more likely you are to win races. So not only do we have an energy system, we've got a gacha car looting system, and we've got the whole like upgrade and pay to win aspect as well. Now I do have a couple of nice cars here, don't get too excited about that Ford GT in the top left. This one is free to anyone who downloads the game right now and starts getting into it. It is just there, it's a special one you get free off the bat, and okay, there are some cool customization options, I'll give Forza that, it is pretty. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's just very sluggish to actually do anything, and when it comes to upgrading, well, when it takes me to the upgrade menu, well, if it takes me to the upgrade menu, we can talk about that. Let's jump into the garage, we'll pick another car and have a look at that, because this isn't going well. Let's have a look at that car that I've upgraded there. Okay, so I don't actually have any upgrade parts, that's why it wouldn't let me take you to that. Let's go and see if I can get any upgrades, if there's anything in the store that allows me to get those resources. No, I can't actually grab the bits there. But essentially, what you would do is you go into your garage, you spend upgrade kits, kind of like Call of Duty Mobile has its different weapon experience cards. That fills up the bottom here, the tuning level. Once the tuning level is maxed out, you then need things like, if I go back to the Lambo, not the Lambo, sorry, the Ford GT. And if I go back to the Ford GT, you'll see I need exhaust parts in order to upgrade it to the next level, and that'll take it up to level 2 out of 9. And this is only a 3-star car. Obviously 4-star, 5-star cars are going to be even better than this, but how do you get those out of a completely random gacha system? So I'm going to jump back in, I'm going to grab another card just to showcase to you guys how this works, and sort of what the odds are like. May the odds forever be in your favour. You can see they're all 2 stars, a couple of 3 stars, and the stars do actually change colours as well, because 2 stars, there are different types of 2 stars, there are then different types of 3 stars, and oh my goodness, I actually managed to get a 3-star. PI of 431. It's a fairly good looking car, I won't lie. You know, the graphics of this game, when it works, the graphics are actually really nice. They're shiny. They're fairly good for, like, a mobile game, I'll give it that. But, I don't know. I kind of think at this point, well, you've got a gacha system of how to unlock your cars, you've got a pay-to-win upgrade system, and then you've got, like, an energy system just to top it all off. So, the gameplay better be darn good, right? Well, okay, let's go into an upgrade event that will allow me to earn the bits and pieces to actually use these. I'm going to go up against Guest 37617. Obviously, this is another player. See there, it takes my energy away from me. I can choose the difficulty of the race. I'm going to go with a 460 because I want better rewards there in the top right. But again, this is all based on my car's PI, Performance Index. The better my car is, the more likely I am to win. So the more money I pour into this, the more likely I am to be able to take on opposition cars. Okay, so let's jump into an actual race and talk about how this works, because if it's got an energy system, if it's got a pay-to-win upgrade system, and it's got a gacha unlock system for the cards, you know, basically loot boxes by any other name, the gameplay's got to be pretty good to support all of this, right? Okay, well here we go. Start of the race, I want to try and get this into the little green bar there to get the best boost possible, which I get, and off we go. My boost meter starts filling up in the left, and we're going to come to a corner soon, right? Yes, we are. So let's get ready to steer. No, let's get ready to release the brake and then press the gas again to come back out of there. That's the gameplay. That is literally the gameplay. Release the gas to brake at the right time on that yellow line there, boom, like that, and then press it again to come back out, and you can press the boost when you want. And off I go to overtake, release the gas, and press the gas. There we go. That is literally the game. Congratulations, guys. You have made essentially a replay simulator. Like, this itself, as I said, it's pretty. And again here we get that wonderful bit of hitching and graphical crashing at the end of every blasted race. I'm on a Razer Phone 2 here. This is a Razer Phone 2, a fairly top spec phone, and it cannot run this smoothly. That shows that this is an unoptimized piece of junk, and that gameplay feels like such a loose term for it. It is literally hold the button down, release the button when you come to the right, to the golden line, and then press the button when the red section ends. That's it. That is literally the game here. There is no steering. It's not like you can plug in a controller here and, like, you know, do an actual proper race like you could in the Asphalt series. I mean, heck, it's even, like, taking its time to load and graphically do everything here in between sections. Let's go into one more race just to showcase that I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not sitting here just picking the particular event to say, oh, you know, look how terrible this is. It really is. Now you've got better cars, you're going to have to make it fair for the competition. It means it's getting more expensive. A car costs its star rating in wrenches to use again, to keep a good stash handy if you're going to be running your best cars. Oh, this gets better. So now I'm going to start getting tougher opponents, and it's not only going to cost me energy to enter a race, but it's going to cost me these spanner things, these wrenches, in order to actually use the same car. I'm going to have to repair cars in order to keep using them, so I can't just get one good car and keep using that, and there are gates in events as well there. If some events only allow muscle cars, only allow sports cars, only allow modern cars, only allow classic cars, that kind of thing. So there is gating in the event, so you need to have a decent collection. And of course, how do you get a decent collection? Well, that's either by playing a lot of the game over and over and over again to unlock stuff, or dropping money. And this is the game. That is literally it. There is no steering, there's no thought involved in any of this. Hold the button until you hit the yellow line, release the button. After the red section, press the button on the yellow line, and there you go. Boost whenever it's ready and you're not about to go straight into a corner. Congratulations, guys. That is literally everything there is to know about Forza Street. This game genuinely has actually upset me. This is insulting. This was a game I've been really looking forward to, one I thought could be really, truly something special. A studio like Minecraft, I mean, heck, Minecraft, like Microsoft, they made the Minecraft Mobile Pocket Edition so good. It's such a decent port, and I really enjoy playing that with my nephew. It's a great way for me to keep in contact with him in the UK. He loves Forza. I thought, oh, wouldn't this be amazing? I could play a Forza game on my phone. It would scratch the itch of me wanting to play a racing game. And it would possibly give me a chance to play with my nephew, especially with him being on lockdown right now. It's great for him to great for me to be able to spend some time with him and vice versa. Not so. There is no multiplayer. You occasionally get, like that was guest 13734X, whatever it was, sort of their ghost that I was playing against. Otherwise, it's all PvE. And here we are. We can now have a look at the upgrade. There we are. 1,000 credits to upgrade with the exhaust parts that I just won out of that competition. Voila! I now have a level 2 out of 9 car, and it's now PI 451. That's it. That is literally it. You play events to upgrade your cars, you then use your better cars to go into new events, which then allow you to unlock new cars. I wouldn't mind that kind of progression system if the gameplay was actually fun. Like, genuinely, this is the kind of gameplay you'd expect out of something like a rhythm game, but there is no difficulty to this. There is nothing to this. It's literally hold the button until you don't hold the button. Then hold the button again. It's terrible. Guys, I have no idea how you take a franchise like Forza, that had such great gameplay, such a great idea, and basically turn it into a car collecting... this is horrid. This is so disappointing, and I'm genuinely uninstalling this after this video. It's pretty, but the amount of graphical hitching is disappointing, especially when I'm running this on a Razer Phone 2. I feel sorry for anyone who's running it on anything remotely older than that. Gameplay is dull. You've got an energy system, gacha unlock system, and pay-to-win leveling system. Plants vs. Zombies 3, I absolutely ripped it apart for having that same kind of thing. I don't see why you would ever bother downloading this game. There is nothing here that makes this better than literally any other racing game I've seen on the Android store. If you do enjoy your racing games though, as a thank you for holding on this long into the video and listening to me ramble about how disappointed I am in this one, I will look into downloading stuff. I think I've got Grid Auto Sport and a couple of other racing games that I do want to cover in future videos, so we'll talk about those eventually. I'll put up some videos of those once I've had some time to sit down with them a bit more, get some decent footage, and really collect my opinions. I will find you guys a decent racing game for Android. If you've got a suggestion of one you think I'll really enjoy, drop it in the comment section down below. I'll give it a try out and shout you out in a future video if it's a topic that I cover. If you are looking for a good Android or iOS racer though, I'm sorry guys, this ain't it. This is so far from it, I don't know what to expect. Like, I have a fairly high tolerance for disappointing mobile games. You know, I'll take a little bit of pay to win, I'll take a little bit of gacha, I'll even take energy systems in some games. For crying out loud, I sat there and actually said, you know what, Raid Shadow Legends isn't all that bad. This, on the other hand, is atrocious, and it can get off my phone right now. Anyway, folks, thank you ever so much for watching right to the end. As I said, let me know your thoughts if you've played this one down below. Let me know if you've got a better suggestion for an Android racer. Showcase some love in the comment section below to help other people out who are looking for a decent racing game on your phone. Stuff like this is what gives mobile gaming a bad name. This is getting deleted off my phone, and we are never going to talk about this again. Cheers for watching, folks. Happy sailing, and see you in a better game.